Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be using this new set that I bought when I was in Singapore. So this is from the Tintoretto brand. And I think I got this for around 35 Singaporean dollars for all three brushes. And I think it's a pretty good deal. And I feel like the reason why it's not that expensive is because these are synthetic brushes. So this is what they call a floral set. And okay, just gonna have to rinse the brushes to make them soft and just ready to paint. Alright, so this is the angled brush. I have just a scrap paper here. Let's grab maybe a green color. So again, these are synthetic brushes, and this is a size 4. So let's just try. So it's actually nice because the bristles are soft. It's not a stiff angled brush, but okay, so I'm not sure. It actually is a bit longer than the usual angled brush, so I don't know if it's closer to a dagger brush, but I do like the feel. It's very soft. Next I have this what's this? It's a sword brush. I think it's a sword brush, and there's a signature here, so I'm thinking that maybe this is a collab. Not sure. So okay, so it's difficult to get paint using this brush. Okay, and we can get really nice thin strokes using this brush, and also some really nice elongated leaves. Okay, so just make sure that you don't really put a lot of water in this brush, because I think these types of brushes cannot really hold like a lot of water, or it releases water quite abruptly. So if I add a large amount of water, the stroke will have this big puddle in the beginning of the stroke, just like that. So you can see it doesn't look that nice unless it's a style that you want to try doing, but you have to really limit the amount of water so that you get a nice stroke, just like that. Okay, so I am very excited about this brush. It looks like another collab because there's a signature. So I honestly did not research these brushes because I wanted to just try it without being influenced by another review. So I just wanted to try it out firsthand. And okay, so this is a synthetic brush. I feel like it will mimic a squirrel hair brush. So let's grab some paint. It is actually very soft, and I am really hoping that it's going to have a pointy tip even if you have a lot of paint in your brush. Okay, so let's try. It's a big brush. It's a size 2 brush. Okay, that is so good. You can see that really thin hairline stroke. That is a good sign. Let's paint the leaf shape. Wow, that's really good for a synthetic brush, in my opinion. Usually synthetic brushes that try to mimic a squirrel hair brush, they usually aren't that good. Usually they're a bit dense and not as flowy, but this one looks good. It's actually soft. Like, I would think that this is a real like squirrel hair brush. Okay, so I am using a scrap paper. So it's probably the reason why we have puddles towards the end of the stroke. For me, a good brush won't have puddles, but then I'm using this scrap paper. So I think the paper is just not good. That's why we have puddles. But let's try to paint on 100% cotton paper to try out these brushes. Alright, so I'm going to use this book as my reference, and I'm just going to browse through all the photos. This one looks nice, so maybe I'm just going to change some of the colors and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so my previous mic just ran out of battery and I was talking and I think I wasn't able to record what I was saying here. But this is again my reference photo, and I'll do a violet and yellow combination, which I don't normally do. And I was saying that this is super soft. Like, I'm really very surprised, like really surprised, because I tried their synthetic brushes before, but it wasn't really that good. It wasn't soft like this. It wasn't as pointy from what I remember. But also I was using I think I was using a smaller size. This is a size 2. I normally use size 0, so this is a different brand. You can see the difference. I'm not sure if it's because I used a smaller brush, so it wasn't as fluffy. I notice usually bigger brushes are fluffier and like softer. Okay, and just grab some more yellow. I'm just going to do a very simple composition here, since I just really wanted to try how this flows on paper. This is like my go-to florals. You can see how soft that is. I'm just so amazed. Like, this is synthetic brush. It's so good. So I'm just gonna put some burnt sienna. And it's so pointy. I love how like tapered it is. You can see how pointy it is. And it's just so lightweight. I think I'm gonna be a fan of this brush. Okay, let's grab mineral violet. Just gonna grab it here. So again, just going to do some very simple flowers, just like 5-petal flowers. Just going to do different variations. So these two colors are complementary colors, so they are going to look really good together. Alright, so I feel like I want to add some bright violet. We add a rose-like bud right here. And then we can start adding some greens. Because this is a big brush, I feel like I'm working quite fast. So let me just use this angled brush. Maybe I can use it for leaves. And then maybe we can use this one. It's a sword brush. So maybe for like elongated leaves. Okay, I did not see this, but we can maybe try to add some nice. So you can hear my son, he's awake and he's just eating his snack. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the mop brush and just add I can make so many gestural strokes. Okay, so this is such a game changer using big brush. Just gonna grab a little bit of this violet and add it to my green. Just wanted this to be a very quick painting. Okay, this is lavender. Let's add a few strokes with some small buds. Alright, so I'm gonna add some more contrast. I was initially going to paint this flower from my mom's birthday flower bouquet, but I just felt like painting 5-petal flowers instead because it just felt right using this brush. Okay, I really love this brush. It's really good. The thing is, I'm not sure where we can buy this because I got this in Singapore from the shop called Overjoyed. Not sure if they have stock. So this is an Italian brand. I'm actually in a hurry because my son is calling for me already. If not, I would have waited for this layer to dry before adding these small details. As you can see, this flower is still a little bit wet, so my strokes are sort of blending in with the first layer, but it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna put some pink fillers here because I feel like this came out a little bit off. Just gonna put a dark center. We put some small fillers. Alright, so overall I really love this brush. This set is actually really good for 35 Singaporean dollars. So I think that's about, how much is that in dollars in USD? So it's around 26 USD. That's really good for 3 brushes. I think that's a steal, especially that this is a quill brush. Usually quill brushes or mop brushes are very pricey, but this one's really good. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry if it feels a little bit rushed. I just suddenly thought of filming this because I have a new brush set And so I hope that you enjoyed watching this simple process video. So if you do want to learn more about watercolor florals, don't forget to check out my Skillshare classes. I'm gonna put the link below. It's gonna give you a 1-month free trial for new students. So that's it. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!